Ladies and gentlemen, UX, and this is America, the greatest country on earth. Victoria 2 by the channel iSorrowproductions. It's America time, don't forget your hot dogs. In Victorian time, USA was powerful economy, sure, in the Victorian time, but it wasn't the power that we know of today. World Wars did that, right? Because all the rivals basically weakened themselves in the Europe, right? Germany, UK, yeah. So obviously USA was powerful in the Victorian times, but not as powerful as we know of today, I guess. After World Wars, they got unique advantage to basically get bigger, and then basically gold standard became dollar standard. Everybody's money was tied to the US dollars. That's just overpowered already. But yeah, let's watch it. Remember, flag my reaction. Don't forget to like, subscribe so I know which type of videos to react to more. I'm going to do all the reaction that you asked me to do in the comments, right? Tommy K, I guess, that you all are asking me to do. I'm going to do that one as well. And the big campaigns that you ask of, I'll do that too, but I need to find time. Those are like hour long or something. But yeah, let's watch it.
Go ahead and use a clean, dry, big brush. I had a spare there. See, I pulled a sneaky on you.
Everyone keeps asking me why I keep playing Victoria 2, and honestly, it's none of your goddamn business. Do I have an addiction? No, it's completely controllable. I can stop whenever I want. Just one more Jacobin revolt, and I swear I'll go cold turkey. Plus, you guys haven't got me up to 400k subscribers yet, so I can't become a cool maths game only channel. So maybe if you guys get working on that by hitting the subscribe button and the like button, we can just... Actually, no, I still kind of just want to play Victoria. So yeah, a lot of you guys wanted to see me play America, and sure, you know what, we're making money, we're a great power, but wait a second, we're only great power number 7.
Yeah.
That's not very American. A second, I also can't tax poor people all the way. What the hell type of game is it? This isn't America at all. Oh wait, no, zero social spending. We're definitely America. Not entirely.
Technically, that is America. You can just tax the shit out of. Even today, whenever somebody talks about we should just increase a bit of tax to give basic needs to people, like free college, free healthcare, and everybody just basically, oh hell no more taxes. So it kind of makes sense that you can't increase taxes in this one.
Sure why Mexico owns half my country though, or why they're attacking my best friend Texas,
God.
But I feel like I need to have a bit of an intervention here.
I know he's making jokes, but this is so fucking how America would sound. Mexico owned America? Yeah, I think it's the other way around, man. Mexico owned Texas and things, and now you own it. Okay, Mexico didn't own Texas, but it was, yeah. I guess it seceded from Mexico, it became its own thing, and then became US or something.
For the offer, Mexico, but I'm gonna have my own military access soon enough. Oh, now this is very American right here. Apparently me going to war to save Texas has caused so much outrage in the world that nobody wants to come to my country. Yes, honey, we were going to move to America for a better life, but unfortunately they're at war with something called Mexico, and I just won't support that. Not much has actually changed for America in these past 100 years. I'm pretty sure the US Border Patrol is still also chasing Mexicans. There you go, Texas is going to be free forever and ever now. Until I eat them. I said this last time, but I wasn't really going to plan on colonizing, but 1.9 infamy to take down Worry, that's a bargain. I just feel like my American levels are just really low. I just need to boost them up a little bit. Actually, Texas just wanted to join on their own accord. They definitely weren't influenced at all. Okay, now this is American. We had some peaceful peace negotiations with the Mexicans, and we have peacefully decided that to keep the peace, they should give me half their land. So we've got some border disputes with the British, but I kind of want more. Apparently the British don't quite remember what happened last time they tried to do something like this. We'll give them a bit of a refresher call. Wait a second, my political party changed. I can tax poor people! Oh, there you go. I think the British have remembered. Oh, there you go. Exactly what George Washington would have wanted. Oh, God. Mormons. Now, we could go back to war with the British and figure out this other border dispute with Canada, but I'm going to go ahead and just go for the natural, historical borders that we all know of, because I want to save my infamy for just a little something else. Oh, Spain, what are you doing in America? Go home, you're drunk. Trust me, go home. I'm at war with someone in my sphere. It's just like real life. The Peruvians have landed in Liberia. Yeah. Oh, now this is just straight up not American. Although saying that, give it like an extra 150 years. Yeah, so if you wondered what I wanted to use all that infamy for, well, there you go. I wanted Cuba and Panama. Also, yeah, knock knock Japan. I'm sure this won't come back to bomb us in the Pearl Harbor. So I have a medium-sized army at the moment, but I'm pretty sure they might have some political leanings I don't agree with. Why the hell are...
I'm pretty sure Pearl Harbor has nothing to do with any of the past acts and you might have done or would have done or whatever, right? It's just taking over the islands, right? The Japanese were taking more and more islands in Pacific, and US is like, yeah, that's not gonna fly with me. That's the basic friction.
Bavaria and two Sicilies, great power. And why am I only number 4? Just realised in the loans I've given out, I've given some to Greece and Serbia. I don't think I'll be getting that money back. I'm gonna do a social reform to get more people to come in. I think I might do healthcare. Oh well, Britain's declared war on me because they want to get their cause back, but clearly they've forgotten, and more importantly, they brought their little bitch boy Denmark with them. The anarcho-liberals keep rising up in California. It's just not funny. It's just not funny at all. So, it's 1866 and the Confederates haven't risen up yet, but they have a Confederate liberation movement. I'm just wondering where exactly the Confederates are. In an election and the Republicans got 95% of the vote, but they still formed a coalition with the anarcho-liberals. The Republicans and the anarcho-lib... What the fuck? I'm gonna be real with you, France. I don't think you should be wasting your time trying to humiliate Korea. Oh, look at this. Typical Russian interference in American geopolitical affairs. Giving us land, but what does it mean? What's the secret meaning behind it? Putin bot! I know we've been getting a lot of weird Italys, but... this one really takes the cake. It's 1870, still no sign of the Confederates, but apparently the southern states have a more likely high chance to spawn militant socialists. Yeah, I'm not sure if I glitched it or not, so I just looked up the event for the American Civil War, and I just used a command to activate it, because I don't...
Yeah, I love this game because this game really encompasses like certain action will lead to certain type of movements here and there, right? Which you really can't predict when you take... So this just shows like how people, when they run country, right, in general, basically when they run country, they make certain decision how that's effects gonna appear in the future, how they might think. This is fucking awesome. Like you did something, some uprising happening in some south, some militants are rising.
I don't want to miss out on a cool meme. And all the slaves will be free in America, but you won't actually be treated equal for another 100 or so years. So, good luck with that. I'm glad we had the time during our civil war to go find an Egyptian tomb. You know, I do love a good seaside holiday. You got the right idea, Sherman. There you go, and it's over in 1874. Sorry it was so late. Hawaii? Never heard of it, but you know what? I'll take it. Oh, now this is America! Yeah, don't mind me, just stealing British colonies. Oh, thanks, France. That's very cool. You made us a big statue. I'll put that right up there on the refrigerator. I just got the event for the Spanish-American War, but I can't already touch you.
This video is fucking awesome, man. Seriously, that was probably lots of people went, oh, look at the French made us a statue. We'll put it right there, right at the edge of the New York, where everybody can see it.
But I'm fine going toward them again. Let's go get some more land. No, France, when you said you were bringing that big statue over, wasn't expecting you to bring your armies too. But look at that, we found another tomb in Egypt. Why the hell are we still in Egypt? I do this every time. I'm always like, hey, I won't do any colonizing. I'll try a bit historical. But then, bam! Americans to Koto. Yeah, speaking of colonizing, this northern part of Papua New Guinea, very popular apparently. Oh, God. It's Putin! Yeah, recently I've been pretty late to this whole China game. You're supposed to do it pretty early for the tax benefits, but you know what, I took a bit extra this time round. Well, free war call on Denmark. Might as well go over there. Yeah, unfortunately Denmark's still added to Britain, so we can't do that yet. Also, why? Oh, France wants to be my friend again, even though they came over here and pulled a little sneaky on me and invaded me. So, I don't even know what's going on here. I think Italy's getting their claims. Never mind. Hold up, this isn't even over Italy's claims. Britain tried to get Eritrea off of that. It's a world war over Eritrea. What? This is the most pathetic Great War I've ever seen in Victoria. Austria's actually been pieced out already. It's just Germany and Italy. Oh, Italy's about to switch sides.
So let me get this straight. Objectives can change why the Great War happens. Is that it? But the Great War has to happen because it's the time around that. This is fucking... Wait, no, it's just 1895.
Right, that right there is disgusting. Yeah, you see, we gotta get them before they learn how to fire guns back at us. Isn't that the most unrealistic thing in this whole game? Hey, don't mind me, just having to deal with an army of 300,000 angry socialists in Washington, D.C. Denmark just discovered fascism, right? That's it. I can't stand for this anymore. Just when I'm having some fun with little Denmark over here, Britain has to get involved as usual. Oh, great. Now everybody's involved. So a highlight of the Second World War is when the Turkish soldiers tried to cross into France through Germany, which they had military access through. Didn't go well. Yeah, I haven't even landed in Britain. We've just stomped them so hard we don't even need to, and they're already willing to capitulate. I mean, I gotta say, this new military base over here in Europe's pretty damn good. Why does this flag look like it's just the Irish one that's been washed a few too many times? So once again, I didn't really get any of the important colonies in that Great War. It just all went to France, but yeah, it's better than nothing, I suppose.
India's fucked up. Look at French India and then French India. Okay. So I guess I should speak French, sorry. And then everything is just the Indian state's name. Okay. I love how basically the alternate history this game creates, right? Turkish soldiers basically crossing into France through Germany. Okay.
I suppose. Anyway, I built all these nifty destroyers to take on the British, but the British never really brought their navy out, so I think we need to go ahead and try do this again. So I declared war on Ireland because they're in Britain's sphere, and apparently Ireland has a big navy! Oh god, the Irish Navy is just 58 man of war, so I mean, while I'm using destroyers and battleships against them. Oh god, I'm gonna need to bring in some reinforcements because this Irish army is on steroids. So yeah, I brought in my reinforcements to deal with the Irish, but then the Irish brought in their reinforcements, which apparently are the Germans. You know, Ireland, I'm a bit of an Irish person myself. 1/16 on my grandpapa's side, to be precise. Oh, that's quite a few angry British people trying to cross this strait. Yeah, things are pretty fun in Britain right now.
Yeah, that's the best thing about Europe, right? When you try to attack Europe, it's like, why did German came through help through Irish? I don't know, because my grandfather can be German or something. We are all basically inbred with each other, entire Europe. The Queen is German, and yeah.
With the communist revolution and me fighting their army and everything. Oh, there you go. Britain's gone communist. Now, when they said the American dream, this is exactly what they meant. Oh, and now Scotland wants me to back them to become free, so sure, Scotland, why the hell not? Yeah, that whole communist revolution didn't last that long because now they've gone fascist. We are not surprised to learn that Italy has honored our military alliance. Really? I'm actually quite surprised. Also, yeah, I'm invading France. I'm just repaying the favor from earlier. Also, look, I brought my own giant statue of a tank. Finished my war with France, but the English are trying to retake Scotland, which we're just not going to stand for. So you see this battle right here? It's been going on for a year. Another year later, and the battle is actually almost over, guys. That was a 2-year-long battle. So I lost 310,000, but the British lost so many, the game can't even figure out how much that was.
What?
Now.
In millions?
This right here, everyone. This is America.
Finally, America is number one, right? Not how it happened in real world, but fuck it. As far as it's number one. Yeah. But this is really fucked up. What if America went extreme after getting independent from UK? I guess it wasn't that powerful when it became independent at the start. And like I said, wasn't that powerful until near the World Wars, basically. Before the World War I, it was a massive economical powerhouse, sure. But it wasn't as big as today. But it was still big, close to World War I, right? But after World War, it just became the number one. But imagine if, USA never forgot, like, they're angry with Britain. Even though that's not the case, right? After independence, pretty soon they became somewhat of friends with Britain because they come from the same place, right? Somewhat. So, but yeah, what if they were still pissed off and after becoming an economical powerhouse, they attack Britain and take over the fucking Britain? That would be something weird. Like, okay, the British Empire lasted for centuries and their own people who migrated to some other place became powerhouse and came back and took it over. Alright, well, that was America, the greatest country on earth, Victoria 2, by the channel iSorrowproductions. If you like my reaction, don't forget to subscribe. Comment if you want to react to any specific video or channel. And yeah, I'll see you next time.